Hey guys, Mihail here from Yordanov.com, and in this video we're going to take a look at how to build, how to connect with your audience. And before we start with this, I just want to show you that before I started making this video, I had a friend request. So I just want to show you that people are actually friend requesting me based on the things that I'm doing right now, and I'm going to share with you, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and so on and so on and so on, right? So here's the thing. I want you to understand that the focus here is to build your audience. It's not to sell to people, because if you don't have an audience, you don't have, who to market to, right? There is no one. And who's going to see your posts, your videos, the things that you're doing if there is no one to actually see them? I know that you're probably focused, most people are focused on making money and thinking about people like ATM machines, but the reality is that people are people, and they will do business with people who they know, like, and trust. And if you're not this type of a person, guess what? You have no chance of actually, making them join your team, making them join your business, making them actually use your service, products and so on, because they just don't know, like, and trust you. Now, rushing this process is something that can be done, it can be done, but as well, for most people, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time until they actually decide that you're someone worthwhile to be around, connect with, and so on and so on and so on. Now, before we start, I want you to understand that your profile is very important. I'm not joking. Your profile is very important. Why do I say that? Now, whatever we're going to do here, whatever I'm going to show you, will make those people, come back to your profile and check you out. So guess what? If they don't see something nice, they're going to leave, right? So your profile plays, a big part in the whole connecting, the whole adding people, the whole liking, knowing, liking, and trusting, and all the other things, because this is where people will go after you message them, after you follow them, after you like their stuff, after you share their stuff. They will actually go and check you out, and you need to be prepared. You need to be presentable. Now, let's not waste more time. Just go into the actual process, right? First of all, I want you to have a nice profile image of you with a smile. With a smile, because many people, by the way, I have an example here. You don't want to look like this person, right? I mean, this is from a movie. You probably know the Batman, right? But I mean, are you going to connect with someone like that? I mean, just take a look. It's strange, right? You don't know nothing about this person. You don't know who he is. He doesn't have any banner to show up a little bit more about himself. There is no info. There is nothing, there is just nothing. So what are the chances that, I'm going to connect with someone like him or her? The chances are zero, because I don't want to connect with fake profiles. I want to connect with real people, and you want to do the same thing. Now, have your own picture, a nice looking picture with a smile. It doesn't have to be professional. It just needs to be a bright picture, like this one, with a smile, so people can see your face immediately, not be like, I don't see because the picture is too dark, all those things. After that, as you can see, I have a banner ad with a quote that I came up with, because the path to your future is created by you, not by anyone else, right? This is something that I believe in, and as you can see, I have a nice background. The sun is shining, there is a lot of green. It just, the image is, seems positive, for me it seems positive, nice looking image. So this is what I'm using right now. You can change it all the time, don't worry about this, but just make sure it's something nice. If you have like a family picture, put it there, right? If you're a family and you're smiling, having fun time, why not? This will help people, it will help them. It's going to help them understand more about you, and until I find the words, right? But this is what will happen. Now have your intro, info box, intro box, whatever you want to call it, prepared. Just share a couple of things about you, what what you're doing, what you stand for, and all those things. If you have a blog or website, you can put it here, you can insert it, but you can test it out. I mean, for some people it may not work, right? And you can use this space then for other things, like to share more about you. But if it's working for you, just leave it there. For me it's working, so I leave it there. Now have something to share with people. I don't share everything because the internet is the internet after all, but I share enough with people so they actually get to know me a little bit more, right? I have a image here, and there are actually two images that I've shared. You can change this by pressing here and choose an image, something that you can do, right? Put some nice image here. As you can see, I'm on the beach here in Mallorca. it was fun there, but anyway, those are memories. So here is the thing: whatever you post here, people will be like this. They would come and check your profile and see, okay, I see his face, I see his banner, he is an entrepreneur, positive person, blah blah blah. They will actually check those things out, and they will be like, okay, I see he's posting this and that and this and that. Okay, he seems like a nice person, right? Or he seems like a bad person. Who knows what they're going to think about me? I don't have any influence about this. What I can do is just make my best, to look as normal, as positive as possible, right? That's it. But you don't have any influence about other people's decision. So this is what you can do. But guys, once again, your profile is very important. The way you present yourself is going to determine, if people will, add you as a friend, like you, comment, share your stuff, the way you actually present yourself, right? Now, with that said, the foundation is prepared, right? We are ready to move on. So what you need to do is go and find pages like Tony Robbins pages, right? Like successful people's pages. Why do I say that? Because other people follow those people, right? A lot of people follow Tony Robbins, and as you can see, there are 3 million of people following Tony Robbins. So do you think there are people to connect with on this page? Well, I can see a couple of them, right? There are 3 million people. So people, to find people on Facebook is very easy. It's very easy. And you can go, Tony Robbins, you can go on Jim Rohn, John Maxwell, Eric Worre, Ray Higdon, Todd Falcone. There are many people that you can actually go on their page and start connecting with other people, right? So it's really easy. Another thing is groups, as well. As you can see, make money online, groups, work from home groups, network marketing groups. There are all kinds of groups that you can actually go and connect with people. Now, once we know where to find people, how do we connect with people, which is something that most people struggle with, right? And here it is something that I wanna some little bit of like strategy so you understand what's going on. Now, you can come here and, if you resonate with some post, let's say you're scrolling, you're like, oh, I like this, okay? Leave a comment, like it and leave a comment. You can share it, do whatever you want, but leave a comment. Why do I say that? Now, if you leave a comment, you are there. What I mean by that, my comment is there, my face is here, my profile is here, and as you can see, if I hover, they can actually see, me. So they can decide immediately just by hovering on my name, if they want to add me as a friend or not, right? So this is a way to expose your profile for other people so they can actually check it out, right? This is one way. Another thing is that once you comment and someone else is searching for people, they will actually see you, right? They will see your comment, they may even reply to you, and then you can start the conversations process, right? But you are actually exposing yourself, which means that more people will see you, which is a good thing, and this is what you want. Now, another thing is that, you know, you can go and like other people's stuff, you know, comments. Go ahead. I'll suggest to not go very crazy about this. Don't go and like. Some people are very negative here. I'm telling you, if you like them, they will think that, you know, you like their negative approach. Just have a quick read, you know, just see what their message is all about. If you like it, you know, just like it. Many people spam this, but hey, you know, everyone can do whatever they want. I'm saying what I think is the right thing to do. If you like their comment, you know, like it. If you don't like it, just move on. There are a lot of people. Now, here is what I do every single day to grow my audience. I click here, and there are 3,000 people who, you know, like, love, and a couple of people who are angry, you know, laugh at it, and so on. Now, what I do is I scroll down and search for people. Now, guys, you're going to search for people who you want to work with. You know, that's it. You don't want to work with everyone. Believe me, you don't want to work with everyone, because if you get negative people in your team, they will suck, you know, your life. Like Jim Rohn says, you know, the blood-sucking vampires, right? I mean, those guys will, maybe not on purpose, but they will make like sure that you are going to be sabotaged. You know, they are going to be negative all the time. They are going to be weird. You know, they are not going to follow the process. You're going to waste a lot of time with them. Don't, guys. I'm telling you, don't do this. You know what you want. There are 3,000 people here, only here on this, you know, post. What you want to do is just open a couple of pages, you know, and go through the process, guys. Go through the process and see what they're, you know, all about. What they're all about. Now, if you, she seems like a very positive person. No, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to message her, you know, let's say, oops, Tony Robbins. By the way, it's very hard to explain and write and all those things, so this is why I'm quiet, because I need to focus, right? So as you can see, you know, I just do a couple of things. First of all, I approach this person like a person. I don't approach them about, you know, my business or stuff like that, because there is nothing here about business, right? I just, hey Federica, you know, how are you doing? I see that you follow Tony Robbins. I say this because they are on Tony Robbins' page. So most of the time people want to know where did you found them, right? So they just want to know. Another thing is that I see that you're a positive person like myself. I see that she is a positive person because she's smiling here, has a nice photo. As you can see, she's more into outgoing person, life, style experiences. She is with her, child, so she seems like a very positive person, and this is what I'm going to mention here. Now, do you have anything in mind, if we connect and follow each other's journey? Mind if I add you as a friend? You want to ask people to add them as a friend. You don't want to add them because it's a little bit strange, right? You want to ask for their permission. Now, the reason I say please let me know what you think about this is because some people, you will see that they will open your message, but they will not message you back, so you don't know whether to add them as a friend because they didn't tell you anything, or what to do. So this is why I started implementing, please let me know what you think about, or let me know what you think about this, and hope you have an amazing day, because I really want for people to have an amazing day. I wish them, this is not something that I make up. Guys, whatever I write here, yes, it's structured, but I'm not focusing on the money. I'm focusing on building the relationship with those people, because if they wanna join me in my business, that's okay. If they don't want, that's okay as well. I have a friend then, right? I'm still winning. You need to understand it. I'm still winning. And if you watch, Building for an Attractive Future that I've made, you need to understand that some people in life have a good life right now, but you don't know what will happen after a couple of months. Maybe their life will change forever, and they will need someone to be there to help them out. And if you do the right things now, guess who they're going to approach? That's right, you. So this way you're always winning. Maybe it's going to take some time for some people, to let's say join your team, business, whatever you actually do, but that's okay. I'm not focusing on the money, I'm not focusing on those things right now. I'm focusing on making a new friend, building the relationship. That's it. And as you can see, it's very simple thing. You can use this, by the way, just stop the video, copy it, and use the same formula, like they say. Now, you can do this with, let's say, I will recommend 20 people a day. And here's the thing. Some people will go and spam everyone with the same message, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Don't get me wrong. Copy and paste can be a good thing because you don't want to, type all day long like crazy when you can actually copy and paste, right? But don't spam people like crazy, because someone will come to this person, copy and paste. Immediately after 2 seconds, we will come to this person, copy and paste. Come to this person, copy and paste, and you don't even had taken the time to actually find out who they are, because what I do is the same thing. I see their name first, their image, their banner, I see what they have here, and I start scrolling and find out if this person is someone that I want to connect with, right? Because those are the people that are going to be your friends, right? You're inviting only the people that you like, and I like this person. If she becomes my friend, that's awesome, right? I have a new friend, right? But spamming people in this way, it's not the right move. It's not the right move because Facebook can get you in Facebook jail, like they say, Facebook jail, right? Because you're using the same message too fast, and Facebook says, hey, we see this message, using over and over and over and over again too fast. Maybe this is a software, maybe this is a robot, maybe this spam, so they may block you. And if you're blocked for 7 days and you can't use Facebook, you're losing 7 days of work, right? I mean, you're behind on these 7 days, and that's a lot of time, guys. I try to do my best to teach you the right ways of doing your business, because I'm aiming for you to do your business for the long term. You know, my goal is not to teach you strategies for short-term success. I'm focusing on long-term here. This is a long-term game. This will take, you know, time to build your audience, but your goal, like I said, should be to build your audience, you know, build the relationship, because if people don't know you, don't like you, and don't trust you, guys, they will not join anything that you promote. That's the reality. That's just the reality. Now, when you go to groups, it's the same thing, you know. Let's say network marketing add me group, you know, just go here, type some group name, you know, MLM groups, whatever there is, just click on a group. You don't have to even join the group, you know, just click on the group, and here, as you can see, there are almost 40,000 people. Just click on the members and start, guess what, you know, start scrolling until you find someone that you think seems appropriate for you, right? Let's see, Richard. Okay, so he seems like he's in trading, self-employed. He looks like a nice guy. He shares money, so he's in business. This probably bitcoins, so he's in business for sure, you know. Fast Bitcoin, yeah. So let's message him. Hey Richard, how are you doing? Do you mind if I add you as a friend so we can follow each other's success journey along the way? Hope you have an amazing day. Boom. Guys, it's simple as that. It's just simple as that. Hey Richard, how are you doing? I saw your profile in a network marketing add me group, right? Because I wanna tell him where I found him, and because, you know, and because I see that you're success oriented. He's sharing posts about money. He has this nice looking image, I mean, with the suit, so he's probably, you know, success oriented, right? I see that you're success oriented and I want to connect with you. Do you mind if I add you as a friend so we can follow each other's success journey along the way, right? Let me know what you think about this. Till then, hope you have an amazing day. Guys, that's it. This is how you connect with people. Being a human, it's not very difficult. I don't see anything difficult about this. So those are the things that I'm doing right now, you know. Go ahead, make an Excel file, you know, just like this. And I've connected with one person here, you know, but go and make an Excel file, you know, just put like a date, like here, right? And just when you connect with someone, like for example Richard, you know, I go here and I copy their name. I don't know if you can see this, but I actually mark, you know, their name here on the top. I mark them, I press Ctrl C to copy it, and I go to the Excel file, you know, and paste it. And now I have, you know, a spreadsheet, you know, with how many people I've connected. Now this is a new document, you know, just for just to show you, right? I have another one that I actually do my connections, but the reason I do it that way, just to, you know, explain to you, is because I can actually go here and do it like that, right? I can go like that, but then I don't know, I cannot get this person, right? I mean, it doesn't show me, because we can have a lot of Richards out there. And the reason I do this is because it saves the link, you know, inside the name, right? And when I click the name, it opens a new page to the actual person. So it's way easier for me to actually have something like, let's say, company, right? And I'll put like XYZ company. Let's say some other stuff like in business, I can put yes, and so on, right? I can make, you know, like this document, you know, I can make it in some way to help me out understand more about the person. You can even use it as a CRM, meaning if you have a conversation with that person and find out what he needs, you can probably be like, he wants to make, you know, 1K per day using the internet. Right now he is struggling with, you know, branding and so on and so on and so on. If you know this, then guess what you can do? You can do like follow up, and then you can come here and say like now it's 4th, so you'll be like 7th of let's say 10th 2017 follow up. You go to on 10th, you go to him, which is easy, you know, you just click here and be like, hey Richard, you know, how are things going, right? And you start a conversation, see what's going on in his life, and find out if you can actually help him out in some way, shape or form, like they say. That's it, guys. I mean, that's the simple thing with the whole mystery of how to connect with people, you know, where to find those people and how to build your audience. But everything that you do will point out to your profile, because people will come. They will come, believe me, they will come to check you out. So be prepared, you know, have your profile ready so people can actually find out more about you and decide if you are someone that they want to connect. So with that said, if you have any questions, you know, about the whole process, don't hesitate to message me, and I'll help you as much as I can, you know, to do this process the right way. So if you have any questions, once again, no, just message me. I'll be happy to help. And with that said, take care, and I'll see you soon.